Only 5 passes go past 40 plus. That's probably because of Derek Carr. And they do this. I don't understand why they're doing this, but we all see what the Saints doing. They had Derek Carr in. Oh, Derek Carr gets hurt. His stats are still going to be better than the other two. I believe they put Spencer Rattler in just to see what they have as quarterback, what they can work with before they had Jake Keener. I think they know what they can do with Jake Keener. They just don't know what they had in Spencer Rattler. So that's why they had Spencer Rattler play all 3 games, because the Saints are really going to go into this drafting and get another quarterback. They're probably going to get Cam Ward because his ability is what the Saints need, or they're getting Jalen Merrill because his ability is what the Saints need. They need two mobile quarterbacks. You either need an improviser or you need a guy who can run the ball and get upfield to get you extra yardage. It's not bad to go for those type of guys any longer, especially in the NFL. You got dudes who are running 4.2, 4.3s. You got D tackles that are running 4.4s and junk. I'm like, bro, yeah, you're gonna have to run the ball. You're gonna have to run the ball. You're gonna have to run the ball more than pass. So you need a run game. And I don't think the Saints have the running backs. Yeah, Kendre Miller is good, but can Kendre Miller stay healthy is the problem. Alvin Kamara is there, but I don't think Alvin Kamara is the running back that the Saints need, like in this time. Alvin Kamara is like a, a finesse kind of a back. Like he glides the hole. He doesn't really you don't really see him hit the hole hard. Until you saw like that game. And I'm saying that through his whole entire career. Like I never see Alvin Kamara really try like really run like hard. I never really seen him. It's always like he he kind of just glides to whatever he's doing. It just looks like it's simple and easy, but he doesn't have that edge about him about running people over. But you saw that with the Chargers game. He did run somebody over. I think it was in a flat. It was a passing attack type of thing, and he did run through somebody. Or no, he didn't run through somebody, but he ran out of a tackle. He ran out of a D tackle, and yeah, good. But you ain't gonna see that all the time from Alvin Kamara because that's not his style. His style is to be in the outside catching the ball. Like you mostly using him as a wide receiver. He has a title running back, but he's like a wide receiver. So it's whatever. I don't expect nothing great from Alvin Kamara through the rest of the season. I don't expect nothing great from this New Orleans Saints from the rest of the season at all. I legit believe that they're only going to have 2 wins on the season. Like I think I knew when it came out of the bye week, they were going to lose to the Chargers. We all knew that. People were just hoping that we'd get a win because how bad the Chargers are. But I'm like, they have a head coach. We don't. They probably have a GM, and we don't. So yeah, the Saints don't have nothing. I don't even think they got money. I don't even think they got money. I don't think they got money at all. I think they just digging themselves in the bigger and bigger hole. Signing Alvin Kamara is just saying like a thank you for being with us and uh uh giving us respect type. But regardless, Alvin Kamara, I seen in interviews when like the last night game, like Alvin Kamara don't even seem distraught no more. He's like, man, I got paid, bro. I don't care. I don't care. It hurts less. It hurts less when you're losing. You got money. It hurts less. So Alvin Kamara is fine. Everybody else, nah, we mad. We mad. Fans mad. You got other players that are mad because they ain't gonna get paid. A lot of them gonna get traded probably. A lot. We don't even know what's gonna happen to this team next year. But yeah. I don't know if y'all still care about being a Saints fan. I don't even know if y'all still care about watching these games. I was watching the game and then I was like, why? Like, what was the point of watching the Saints team? They're 2-5. You're going to be 2-6. The game, the game started off with, I guess we got a safety or something like that. At least why I first started to watch. I'm like, oh, we got a safety, and from there on, I didn't watch. We got safety. Never mind, I didn't watch. I was like, it was just like background music. It was just background music in the background. I'm busy doing something else. So yeah, I don't know what the Saints are going to do. I don't know what they're trying to do. Well, we know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a first round pick in the quarterback because they're going to need a quarterback. They need a quarterback. Y'all need a generational quarterback to bring this team up because this team is this this coaching staff is trash. And even saying that, it sound like nah, it don't even seem right to say the coaching staff is trash. I just think Mickey, you're not good at being a GM. You made bad signings. And yeah, people are gonna credit you for the good signings, like Sean Payton, but I think that's because Sean Payton had a vision and you relied on that vision to make some of these signings on offense and on defense. Sean Payton was like the eyes for Mickey Loomis, and now his eyes are gone. What can you see, Mick? Because I see it too. Nope. Hold on. Let me actually bring it up. Team. It's gonna keep on backing up, and there. So what Mickey Loomis is saying is beyond the result. So I'm gonna go beyond here. What is this? What is this? This we're just gonna go beyond the record. What else do we see that is telling us that this team is a Super Bowl team? Oh, look, we can go to the conference. We're 2-3 in the conference. Let's look beyond that, Mickey. Okay, let's look beyond that. We're 1-2 in the division. Let's that's I mean, division, you need to win your division to get places, like it's okay. Y'all losing the conference, I guess, but you still got winning the division. You're not winning the division. You're close to being dead last in the division. You're 1-3 on the road and you're 1-3 at home. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. And we only beat one divisional opponent, and that opponent is like the worst team in the NFL. The only people that could be worse than the god dog on Carolina Panthers is a team that didn't win, that has 0 wins on a board. We're just as good as Jacksonville Jaguars. Probably no, we're not good as Jacksonville Jaguars. We're legit a 2-16. Probably should have been a 1-17. Probably should have been a 0-18. But we're only gonna have 2 wins. We're gonna keep it that way, and I hope the Saints players keep this way so we could get some draft picks. And hopefully, Mick Loomis understands that I'm gonna have to trade some of these players to get more draft picks. You need to do that, Mickey. You need to do it because we're going to keep on the same regime. You're going to botch having a first round draft. Like, I could see Mickey Loomis doing something like this, right? We'll get the number one draft pick and we'll draft a punter as our first draft pick. Just for Mickey Loomis to be petty and saying, like, screw you, same fans. This is my team. I'm gonna do whatever I want. That's what gives to me. It's giving me the arrogance. It's giving me I have money, I have title, I have this. Y'all have nothing. I gave y'all Super Bowl. Y'all got nothing without me. Y'all rely on Sean Payton. You relied on Drew Brees. Y'all glorify these guys, but y'all not glorifying me when I brought them in. Okay, so if y'all gonna do that, I'm gonna give y'all losing seasons. Then I'm gonna give you Dennis Allen. I'm gonna give you first time or second time play caller in Kubiak. Yeah. So now what? Now what, Saints fans? That's what's giving me. Mickey Loomis and the Saints fans are having a beef. There's a beef just going on, and hey, this is it. So be happy. The Saints are losing. Prepare for the future. Hopefully, we get a quarterback because that's what we're going to need. I really was saying we should draft D tackles to stop us getting ran on, but God, dog, you're at the point in time where you could have gotten D tackles. Then you could work on getting a quarterback. But now it was more like, Dome, I think you got the offensive line, honestly. I think you got the offensive line, but you need a quarterback and you need a wide receiver. Chris Olave is not that guy. I can see in his body language that he's not that guy. He don't even look like he wants to play with this team anymore. He look like he's just checked out. Alvin Kamara got paid, so he ain't checking out. He just I like running the ball. I like catching the ball. I I like doing what I'm doing. And plus I'm making money. So yeah, Alvin Kamara for sure. Marshawn Lattimore is playing out of his mind just to get traded. That is why I believe wholeheartedly. And I keep on saying, if you want a quarterback, you could get Justin Fields and then draft Jalen Merrow to be his backup just in case Justin Field does pan out on the Saints, then yeah, that's great. But you get Jalen Merrill behind him. Now it's like, okay, Justin Fields, we can have you go all out, and we can have this guy sit behind you until you get hurt. And then when you healthy, we get you back in there. Cause yeah, I mean, these are just backup plans for the quarterback position, the way you want the quarterback position to be played in this Saints offense now, because it's a running team. It's a team that's based off of, I don't know, defense. So how you protect the defense is to run the ball. To protect the defense is to run the ball. And what you can use is a running, like look at what the god doggone Eagles are. I mean, not Eagles. That would be another good example, but the Ravens are doing. The Ravens is a straight up, they never lost their vision. They never lost their who they are. They are a run heavy team that needed to pass a little just to get the passing down right. So they did find a quarterback within Lamar Jackson that could run and pass, but he's more electrifying. Like he's just electrifying. At the time he was electrifying running the ball, but now this guy is just electrifying. He's electric. Um, yeah, I mean, and they got Derrick Henry. They got offensive line. They got defense. And kind of didn't really have the wide receivers at that point in time. Then they did get the wide receivers, so I'm like, okay, yeah, they're working on the vision of getting Lamar Jackson to be another MVP candidate, and I don't see anybody in his way. 3-time MVP candidate? That's crazy. That's crazy. That, crazy. Um, I mean, what else can you say about the Saints team? They're just not good. There's no excuses anymore. There's nothing that Mickey Loomis can say that can change our minds. There's nothing that Dennis Allen can say that can change. There's nothing that anybody on the Saints coaching staff, on the players team that can change. Gail Benson can say whatever she wants. If it doesn't revolve around firing Dennis Allen or Mickey Loomis, or removing Mickey Loomis for being a general manager for the Saints team, excuse me, then what's the purpose of having your fans coming into the Superdome paying the money? I mean, they already paid their money. They already paid it because of what happened for those 2 weeks. And now they're just selling their tickets away to other fans. So the stadium already got its money. The stadium already got its money. If people didn't pay, I could see Mickey Loomis losing his job completely. I'm sorry, I was reading something about Dwayne Wade and his statue. Y'all saw that statue? Ugh. I don't think they did justice. I'm like, who is that? But I mean, I ain't going to trash the statue because if Dwayne Wade likes it, Dwayne Wade likes it. The man had tears in his eyes. So I'm like, if you like it, Dwayne Wade, then you like it. We ain't gonna say nothing about the statue. Though people are gonna say something about the statue. Oh man. Props up to Dwayne Wade. Man, I really like what can be said. Like people saying like, oh, well, we got MVC, MVS, or whatever his name is. What does that matter? He's not a quarterback. He's not a defensive tackle. He, I mean, we needed wide receivers, but we needed other things in on this team to like really be secure. And we're not. We're not secure at all. We're trash. God doggone Panthers are gonna come in and stump on us. Falcons are gonna come in and stump on us. The Browns, bro, Jameis Winston is looking like a god doggone video game superhero in here, just with the Browns. Like when the Browns fans disrespected Deshaun Watson because of those allegations that Houston put on him, though they reached a settlement with him. Like let's come on, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The NFL is a whole bunch of crooks anyway. So how that's what I want to think about. I really want to think about, like, y'all fans want to go ahead down players when they're playing with the biggest crooks in America, and that's the NFL owners and general managers, Mickey. So yeah, we getting mad at who? Getting mad at who? Getting mad at Deshaun Watson, like, oh, you went to the massage therapist. He went ahead and forced her. Man, ain't no man that has money and fame force any woman to don't really force any woman to do anything. I'm not going to say that they have not had people that did that. That would be false. I think I did say that before, but that would be false. That's false. They are men that will just use their power to go ahead and take advantage of people, not just women, of people in general. But if you looked over the years for Deshaun Watson, I know I'm getting off topic with the Saints because there's nothing really to talk about the Saints. There's nothing to talk about them at all. If you really think about Deshaun Watson, his time we've been with Houston, have we ever seen anything bad or written bad about him at all? Let's be honest here. If there was, we would have seen it, but this Houston team was saying, like, oh, Deshaun Watson's a great character. He's a phenomenal leader off and on the field. This is the worst, off the field. He was a phenomenal leader, right? Okay. Respectable man. Uh this and that third. They glorified Deshaun Watson because he was winning for a Houston team that was bad. Houston was bad. And they kept Deshaun Watson. They loved Deshaun Watson. And then Deshaun Watson's like, man, I'm wasting my years with this team because it has no vision and they're destroying everything that I'm working on. And so I want to leave. After they paid him all that money and they're expecting him to be a lifer to stay in. Like, even if we're this bad, this trash, you're gonna have to believe in us because we paid you all this money. So he left. Allegations came through, uh, destroying his character before he could even reach another team. And went to the Browns, and the Browns took him with open arms. People are still like, "Oh, he shouldn't even play in the NFL." Yada yada yada. This man is sick. It's destroyed, and y'all are crazy. I don't know what to say about y'all. Y'all just crazy folk. Y'all people need some help. Y'all need to see some counseling or something. I don't know. Y'all need to focus on something other than what y'all focusing on, because information is very important, and a lot of people come across information and read it differently, and they all only want to read about the bad. They're never going to read about the good of a person, and they're not going to look into an organization that will pretty much demonize you because they paid you. Like, look what they did to Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown didn't care. Antonio Brown already knew, like, if y'all going to demonize me, then I might as well just do whatever. And that's what he did. So Antonio Brown crazy, but honestly, the NFL makes you crazy because they'll give you money and they'll try to take your whole entire life away. It's crazy. The NFL is crazy, but we still watch because we want this entertainment. It's still what they're doing in there is bad. I'm gonna be done. Oh yeah, going back to like Jameis Winston. When we see Jameis Winston, that man is going to throw the ball and destroy the Saints team if the Falcons don't already do it. If the Panthers don't already put the nail in the coffin. Man, oh man, looking at these games that's going to be coming up, We could look at the full schedule, really. Let's look at the full schedule. Boom. Look, poster boy. I told you you can't get rid of the face of the Saints.